doing fantastic today. Why? Because I was thinking when I was at Home Depot and I was looking for gardening tags, and I saw that Burpees had their own tags, and it was just a plastic like little stick that they wrote on it. I was like, you know what? I think I can go home and I think I can find my own way of making some inexpensive garden tags of my own. So this is what I decided I was going to do. I was looking around my house and what did I see? A milk container. Yeah, we all have milk containers in our homes. So I said, I'm going to see if I can cut this milk container into strips and then use this garden marker and write on it, because you know I am loving this garden marker. If you guys haven't seen my videos where I talk about this garden marker that I got on Amazon, trust and believe, every gardener out there should not be without this marker, because this marker is the truth. It will hold up to all of the elements. And I've shown you in my videos about this garden marker. And no, I'm not getting paid by the company that makes these markers. I wish they would, because trust and believe, I would give them a glowing report on this marker. So let's get back to the video. So I am going to take this milk jug, and you can see I've already cleaned it out and I've already started to cut the milk jug apart. So let me bring you down so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing with this milk jug. And I just got some regular scissors in the house and I just started to cut it apart. And I'm going to do one little side just as an experiment, just to see if this idea will work. So we're going to cut this piece, and this is going to be our demo piece. So I'm going to cut it this way. Yep, just cut them in strips like this, big enough to where I can write on them. And they'll be waterproof, so any kind of rain, I can wash them off. And I am recycling and reusing something that was already in my house. And I might need some smaller ones, so let's go this way for some small ones. Just cutting these bad boys up. Doesn't have to be pretty. All we need to know is what we've planted in our pots or our garden beds. This one has writing on this side, so I'm just going to cut it and we'll write on the other side. Alright, so let's test these bad boys out. And let's cut it like I saw in, I saw in the stores, like Burpee had theirs. Look at that. Tag. Hello. Look at that. Now, let's say we were doing some collards. So we'll just put some red mustards, because you know Miss Renee always has red mustards in her garden. So we're going to put red mustards. Yeah. Then we're going to look at that. Perfect garden sign. And then you just stick it in the dirt. And there you go. So this is what I'm saying. If you guys have things around your house, like I found this milk jug, and right here on this label part, I'm just going to soak that part, and I'm going to just peel this part off, and this whole area right here will be a usable area for me to make my tags. This would be a good area way to repurpose and reuse. Just an old milk carton, and look, I haven't even cut up the rest of this. Can you imagine? I've already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tags. And they didn't cost me anything other than the price that I paid for this container. So, yep, if you have any milk jugs or any kind of container that you can use. Even though this has writing on this side, I'm just going to flip this tag over and I'm going to write on this side. And you're going to be seeing these garden tags in my garden. And if you want the spike little point on there, just cut the point out. So it just looks like a pencil tip. See? Perfect. Stick it in the ground. And if you're like me, I need a lot of writing space, so I made mine a little fatter. See how I did when I did the red mustards? I was able to write red mustards, and then I can also put the date at the bottom. So, just to give you a quick little tip on how you can make some cheap, inexpensive gardening tags. So, if you like this idea, let me know down in the comments if you have any kind of cool way of making gardening tags. Let me know, because I am always looking to save some money. Because, child, in this day and age, we do not have time or the money to be spending buying all those garden tags. And I can just imagine how much those tags were in Home Depot, the ones that Berkeley had. I can just imagine. So I was like, look, I can go home and I can figure out how to make my own garden tags. And trust and believe, you know, us gardeners, we are very resourceful people, and we don't mess around when it comes to cutting costs in our garden. You see, and I got a whole nother piece of this milk jug that I can repurpose and reuse and cut it into some more garden tags. See? Easy peasy. And I can, one thing I can say about this marker, I don't know if alcohol will take the writing off of the garden tag. I haven't tried that, or some fingernail polish. I haven't tried it, but shoot, even if it doesn't, I could just flip this over and use the back. So it's like a dual purpose gardening tag. Alright guys, I just wanted to bring this video to you so you guys could see how I found another way of making some garden tags for our garden. Yep, easy peasy, as they say. See, perfect little point. Stick down in the dirt and keep our gardens growing. And then these little scraps, put them in my recycle little bin, and I won't have to worry about that, because I'm just going to use what I need to use. And I like this one because this is a big fat piece. Like I said, I like my tags to be a little chunky so I can have more room to write. Alright guys, I just want to say have a wonderful day, have a blessed day, and go ahead and find you some milk jugs to make you some quick, inexpensive garden tag. Check this out. I'm just like, look at all these tags I just made. What, in less than 2 minutes, 3 minutes talking to you guys? Perfect. Red mustards tag already ready. Now all I got to do now is put the date on it when I want to grow some more red mustards in the fall, because I'm not growing any of my brassicas in the spring and summer, because I don't want to deal with them, that bug. So I have decided to grow all my brassicas in the fall. Woo! Because I can get a bigger yield and the pest pressure will be gone. And you know, as a gardener, that's what we all want. We want them, that bug pressure to be out of here. So that's what I'm doing. Alright guys, check out that garden tag. Perfect. Out of a milk jug. And I still got more plastic on this jug that I can utilize to make some more tags. Alright guys, I'll talk to you, what? In the next video. Alright, go make you some garden tags and let me see what you can find to make your garden tags out of. Alright guys, take care. Bye-bye. Garden tags.